Landscape design is both an art and a science, blending creativity with environmental awareness to transform outdoor spaces into functional, aesthetically pleasing, and sustainable environments. Whether for residential gardens, commercial properties, public parks, or urban spaces, landscape design is essential in shaping how we interact with the natural world. In this 2,000-word guide, we'll delve into the various elements, principles, and considerations that go into creating beautiful and functional landscapes. 1. Introduction to landscape design. Landscape design involves planning and arranging the features of a landscape, such as plants, structures, and terrain, to achieve specific objectives. The goal of landscape design can vary. Some aim for aesthetic beauty, others for practical functionality, and still others for environmental sustainability. Regardless of the specific goal, a well-designed landscape enhances the user experience, integrates harmoniously with its surroundings, and reflects a deep understanding of natural processes. Landscape architects and designers typically work with living, plants, trees, grass, and non-living, paths, walls, water features, materials to create spaces that cater to human needs while respecting nature. This process requires a balance of artistic vision and technical knowledge, such as understanding plant biology, soil science, and water management. 2. Core principles of landscape design. Like any art form, landscape design is guided by a set of core principles. These principles are essential for creating cohesive, visually appealing, and functional designs. The most important principles are: A. Unity and harmony. Unity in landscape design means that all elements within the design work together to create a cohesive whole. This is achieved by maintaining consistency in design elements such as materials, colors, and plant choices. For example, repeating certain plants or materials throughout the landscape can help unify the space. B. Balance. Balance in design refers to the distribution of visual weight. In landscape design, this can be achieved symmetrically or asymmetrically. Symmetrical balance is formal and organized, with mirror image designs on either side of a central axis. Asymmetrical balance, on the other hand, is more informal and often mimics nature, creating a balanced feel without rigid symmetry. C. Proportion and scale. Proportion refers to the relationship between the size of different elements within the landscape. For instance, a large statue in a small garden may feel overwhelming, while a small fountain in a vast lawn could seem insignificant. Scale ensures that the elements within the design fit harmoniously in relation to one another and the overall space. D. Rhythm and repetition. Rhythm is created by the repeated use of elements, such as plants, patterns, or structures, within the landscape. Repetition helps to guide the eye and create a sense of flow within the space. However, too much repetition can become monotonous, so it's important to balance rhythm with variety. E. Emphasis and focal points. Every well-designed landscape has a focal point, whether it's a statue, a water feature, or a dramatic tree. Emphasis is used to draw attention to these focal points and guide the viewer's experience. Designers achieve this by manipulating the scale, color, or placement of certain elements. F. Transition and movement. Transition in landscape design refers to the gradual change from one area of the landscape to another. This can be achieved by varying plant heights, textures, or colors in a way that feels natural and pleasing. Smooth transitions help create movement within a space, encouraging exploration and interaction. 3. Elements of landscape design. Landscape design is a blend of living and non-living elements. The following elements are essential for creating a balanced and functional outdoor space. A. Plants and vegetation. Plants are the backbone of any landscape design. The choice of plants will define the style and feel of the space, whether it's a lush tropical garden or a minimalist desert landscape. When selecting plants, designers consider factors such as climate, soil type, sunlight, and maintenance needs. B. Hardscape features. Hardscape refers to the non-living elements of landscape design, such as pathways, patios, retaining walls, pergolas, and water features. Hardscape elements provide structure and functionality to the landscape, creating spaces for seating, walking, and relaxation. C. Water features. Water features, such as ponds, fountains, and waterfalls, add a sense of tranquility and movement to the landscape. They also serve functional purposes, such as providing habitat for wildlife or aiding in water drainage. Water features can be formal and structured, or they can mimic natural streams and ponds. D. Lighting. Outdoor lighting plays a crucial role in landscape design, enhancing the beauty of the space after dark and providing safety and security. Pathway lighting, uplighting for trees, and accent lighting for focal points all contribute to the ambience and functionality of the landscape. E. Topography and terrain. Understanding the natural topography of the site is essential in landscape design. The shape of the land, including slopes, hills, and valleys, can be used to create interest and movement in the landscape. Additionally, topography plays a key role in water management, as proper grading is necessary to prevent water pooling or erosion. 4. Types of landscape design styles. There are many different styles of landscape design, each with its own unique aesthetic and functional characteristics. Some popular styles include: A. Formal gardens. Formal gardens are characterized by symmetry, geometric shapes, and well-defined lines. These gardens often feature manicured hedges, topiaries, and stately fountains. This style is reminiscent of European estate gardens and is ideal for creating a grand, elegant atmosphere. B. Cottage gardens. Cottage gardens have an informal, whimsical feel, with a mix of colorful, flowering plants in seemingly random arrangements. This style is often associated with English gardens and creates a relaxed, romantic vibe. C. Contemporary gardens. Contemporary landscape design focuses on clean lines, minimalism, and the use of modern materials like concrete, steel, and glass. The planting schemes in contemporary gardens are often simple, with an emphasis on texture and form rather than color. D. Japanese gardens. Japanese gardens are known for their simplicity, tranquility, and symbolic use of natural elements. These gardens often include features such as stone lanterns, koi ponds, and carefully pruned trees, with an emphasis on balance and harmony with nature. E. Xeriscaping. Xeriscaping is a landscape design style focused on water conservation. Popular in arid regions, xeriscaping uses drought-tolerant plants, gravel, and other hardscape elements to create a sustainable and low-maintenance landscape. 5. Sustainable landscape design. Sustainability is becoming increasingly important in landscape design as concerns about environmental impact grow. Sustainable landscapes are designed to reduce resource consumption, support local ecosystems, and minimize waste and pollution. A. Water conservation. One of the key principles of sustainable landscape design is water conservation. This can be achieved by selecting drought-tolerant plants, using efficient irrigation systems like drip irrigation, and incorporating rainwater harvesting systems. Grouping plants with similar water needs together also helps reduce water waste. B. Native plants. Using native plants is a cornerstone of sustainable landscape design. Native plants are well adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, requiring less water, fertilizer, and maintenance. Additionally, they support local wildlife by providing habitat and food sources for pollinators, birds, and other animals. C. Soil health. Healthy soil is the foundation of a thriving landscape. Sustainable landscape design emphasizes the use of organic matter, such as compost and mulch, to improve soil structure, retain moisture, and support plant health. Avoiding chemical fertilizers and pesticides is also important for maintaining soil and ecosystem health. D. Reducing lawn areas. Lawns are resource-intensive, requiring significant water, fertilizer, and maintenance. Sustainable landscape design often reduces the size of lawn areas or eliminates them altogether, replacing them with native plants, ground covers, or hardscape elements. 6. The design process. The landscape design process typically follows several key steps to ensure that the final design meets the client's needs and the site's conditions. A. Site analysis. Before starting any design, a thorough site analysis is conducted. This involves evaluating the existing topography, soil, drainage, sunlight, and other environmental factors. Understanding the site's strengths and limitations is crucial for creating a functional and sustainable design. B. Conceptual design. The conceptual design phase involves sketching out initial ideas and layouts based on the site analysis and client preferences. During this phase, designers experiment with different layouts, plant selections, and hardscape features to create a preliminary plan. C. Detailed design. Once the conceptual design is approved, the detailed design phase begins. This involves creating more precise drawings and plans, including planting plans, irrigation layouts, lighting schemes, and construction details. At this stage, designers also select specific materials and plants. D. Implementation. After the design is finalized, the implementation phase begins. This involves site preparation, installation of hardscape elements, and planting. Landscape contractors typically carry out the construction and installation work, following the designer's plans. E. Maintenance. A well-designed landscape requires ongoing maintenance to keep it looking its best. Maintenance tasks include pruning, watering, fertilizing, and pest control. Many landscape designers offer maintenance plans to ensure that the landscape continues to thrive. 7. Conclusion. Landscape design is a multifaceted discipline that combines artistic creativity with scientific knowledge to create functional, beautiful, and sustainable outdoor spaces. By understanding the principles of design, the elements that make up a landscape, and the process involved, anyone can appreciate the complexity and beauty that goes into creating a well-designed landscape. Whether you're designing a small backyard or a large public park, landscape design offers endless possibilities to enhance our connection with nature while improving the functionality and aesthetic appeal of the spaces we inhabit. Alright, folks, that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't be shy, it won't bite. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Free home decor tips delivered right to your screen. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell, or else your couch might just stay boring forever. Just kidding, but seriously, hit that bell. Let me know in the comments what you liked or what room you need help with next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. I'll be here with more ideas and probably more coffee.